Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Energetically Fit Show. I'm Jess Batson, and I'm here to educate you today about real food, real whole food versus fake processed artificial food. So I know that I used to go through this, so that's why I'm sharing it with you and showing you the changes that I've made to live a healthier lifestyle. And not only have I seen a change in my body physically, that I'm leaner, I'm stronger, and my clothes are fitting better, but I have so much more energy. My skin is improving, my hair and nails are flourishing and growing and strong, and it's all because I made these simple changes in my diet and what I was really putting in my body. I was being more aware and more conscious, and not just putting chemicals and processed stuff in my body any longer, because over time that will affect us and it can cause many different diseases and forms of cancers and tumors that grow in our body if we do not make a stop to putting chemicals and processed food and such in our bodies. So today is all about real whole foods versus fake processed foods. And I decided yesterday that I was going to make some cookies. So how many people here love cookies? I know that I do. I have a very big sweet tooth, and so does my husband. And especially with the holidays around the corner, I made it a point to make sure that I was making cookies and bringing them to these holiday parties that were nutritious and full of real ingredients, and that would help others, and that tastes good too, because a lot of people think healthy tastes bad, and that is so false. Okay, so I tried out this recipe, and it is pumpkin oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, 100% homemade, and I'm going to show you the ingredients that I use to make them, and I'm going to show you a little tip that you can do anywhere, at the grocery store, or even looking at stuff in your pantry already, if you feel that you are ready to take on this healthy lifestyle and not ingest processed and chemical foods any longer. So for example, to bake cookies, what do we need? We need sugar, right? We need sugar, and then we have flour over here, okay? And I used to use regular white sugar, and honestly guys, there really isn't anything wrong with that as long as it's pure sugar from the sugar cane, which is really, I mean, you have to really look at that. And how, you're probably asking, how do I find that out? Does it, just because it says sugar on there, is that what it means? So I'm gonna show you here. You know, when you look on the back of a label, food label here, it's going to show you the nutrition facts. And I don't want you to look at the serving size and all of that, because when we bake recipes, especially for for treats, and even if they are healthy, we do use a lot more than the serving size. So I don't want you to focus on that. But what I do want you to focus on is way down here where it says ingredients, okay? And if it has anything on here, so this one says sugar and stevia leaf extract, okay? So this is Truvia, it's for baking. I love it, it's amazing. You can get at your local grocery store, or even order on Amazon. Amazon Prime offers, you know, same day delivery of foods and stuff. So if you have a party that you need to go to the next day with something last minute, but you want to throw something together, these are really great for that. And then you can order everything off Amazon in case you don't want to go to the store or they're out in the store. I've done that before with flour, okay? So that's another tip for you guys. Amazon Prime's amazing. Definitely get it for any household items, which I'll definitely tell you about in many other weeks to come, why I use Amazon Prime. So that's one good tip to use Amazon Prime, is for food items, you know, that you may not have at the grocery store. And who wants to go to every other grocery store? Not me. So Amazon Prime. So you just definitely want to look at the ingredients and make sure. Now, if it has something like carrageen or methanol, whatever, and you can't pronounce it, and it's like a 10-20 letter word, that is a chemical. Okay, so if you can't physically see sugar, or you don't understand that stevia is like a leaf, healthier sugar extract, you know, Google it. and it'll tell you, whatever that long 20 chemical word, it'll tell you it's a chemical and what it's used for. It's sometimes used in hair and makeup products, and why do you want to be eating that in your cookies? You definitely don't. So that is a tip on how to figure that out. So I do use Truvia blend. I also do 100% organic whole wheat flour. Again, checking those ingredients here. Certified 100% organic hard red wheat. Okay, you can read that. It's simple. It doesn't have 100 ingredients in there. Literally, that's it. And that you just want to keep it simple, just super simple. So if you have any of these items that I'm bringing up, just in your pantry or in your refrigerator, go ahead and take a look at them, and you know, and just really make sure in the ingredients if those are real food or chemicals. Okay. The next thing was I used oats for the oatmeal chocolate chip pumpkin cookies. Okay, now these are rolled oats. I got it at Trader Joe's, and you know, just because it says 100% whole grain oats, gluten-free, all this stuff, yes, manufacturers like Procter & Gamble, etc., want to put that stuff on there because they want you to think that it's healthy, but the truth lies in the ingredients. Okay, so we want to flip it on over, and we want to make sure they're telling the truth. Okay, just because it says gluten-free doesn't always mean it is gluten-free. You have to see what are they putting in there, what else are they putting in there to make up for the taste or whatever that is making it processed or not real, as I like to call it. So here it says right here, whole grain rolled oats ingredients. Perfect, simple, done. I know it's real. I know they're not putting any sort of preservative crap in here to make it last longer, a longer shelf life, which a lot of companies do, guys. So I just want to make you guys aware of it. Okay, so that's the oats. Then this is very important, is the pumpkin, the pure pumpkin puree, as they call it, in a can. Now, I did a whole thing about this yesterday. This on here is organic pumpkin. Now, I want you to be careful as well with the organic. Just make sure, again, in the ingredients that it's certified organic pumpkin, or else it is not. Okay? They will put anything on those labels, guys. Trust me, you gotta be more aware about what you're putting in your body, because over time, I understand you're probably thinking, oh, it's not a big deal, it's not gonna hurt me. But if you consistently do it over time, bad things can happen, you know, putting chemicals in our bodies. You know, our bodies function off natural foods, and our bodies can heal themselves, especially if you're feeding them correctly. We don't need medicines and all those things. Those are all chemicals and man-made things, and over time, it's not good for you. So, so with this, the BPA-free liner, this is a big deal. And on the last page of this video, I'm going to show you how if you go to my Facebook page, Energetically Fit with Jess Batson, I did a whole thing on what is BPA and what does it mean and how does it affect your body, and how you can prevent it. So one way to prevent it quickly is by just looking to make sure it's BPA-free liner. Okay, and what does that mean? It's a chemical that they use in metals and different plastic containers to preserve the shelf life, okay? But over time, guys, this is going in your body, and you don't want something, preservatives and chemicals in your body, because who knows what it's gonna do over time to your organs, right? So again, just make sure on the back and really look at that it's 100% organic, certified organic, and BPA free when you buy canned or items in a container. Last thing that I absolutely love, and I'll do a whole video on this, I'm sure, because I am obsessed with it, is coconut oil. Okay, so we just want to go ahead and look, okay, refined coconut oil in the ingredients. That's it. I buy a giant thing of coconut oil because it is good for so many things, and I'll do an entire video on that because I do giveaways of coconut oil at my PIO parties, which I'll explain to you guys in another weeks to come. So many fun stuff. But coconut oil I love to use in place of butter. Okay, butter has a lot of fat. It's you know, it's not really good for you unless it's like 100% organic butter or whatever, or even like nut butters, which they do have, which are made from nuts, you know, cashews and almonds. So this is just so many uses. I put it on my toast, I use it for cooking, and you know, just like they do a melted butter, I honestly just scoop whatever it is out that the recipe calls for, and then I melt in the microwave for a little bit, and then I mix it in with the sugars and such, okay? So those are just some of the ingredients. Oh, last but not least, the pumpkin spice, pumpkin spice, okay? And you can definitely look at the spices. You want to make sure that cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, okay? Pumpkin spice, this is a huge staple for fall, guys. Get it at your local grocery or Amazon Prime because you can put it in your coffee. It's a great sweetener additive to oatmeal. My husband and I love using it for oatmeal. So it's not just for baking. You can use it in many things. So yeah, there you have it. If you want the recipe, I have it on my Facebook page, as I mentioned, which I will show. And if you find that this video was helpful, please don't hesitate to share with your friends and family and subscribe below for more updates and tips on next week. So tune in on Tuesday. Here are the final product cookies. They are amazing. They're delicious, and I can't stop eating them. I brought them to a women's brunch a couple weeks ago, and everyone went crazy over them. And they all know that I am pretty healthy, as I like to share this a lot with people about really educating on them about what they're putting in their bodies. And they couldn't believe that they were actually nutritious and made with real whole foods. So everybody wanted the recipe, moral of that story. So get the recipe, guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. And I will be sharing on Saturday mornings my product of the week. It will also not only just be about food, but fitness and health and wellness as well. Different products that I enjoy and I just want to share with you. So get that recipe. You guys don't want to miss out. Look at your pantry. Make sure that you are having whole food staples in there. And you know, anything that doesn't have a nutrition label on it, such as a kiwi, for example, just grab that up. It doesn't have a nutrition label. Guess what? Because this is a whole food and it's real and it's awesome. So this is going to be the best for you because there are no preservatives in it, and you can definitely tell if it's going to go bad fast just by looking at it. That's how you know it's fresh and it's whole foods. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's message, and I hope to see you Saturday. Bye.